Hello, thanks for watching this video. This is Michael from iMiller Microscopes. iMiller is a leading provider of clinical and microscopy solutions. Today we are highlighting the ACCU-SCOPE RC500. It's a brand new product from ACCU-SCOPE for remote collaboration. Remote collaboration in the clinical space means that you can use this, which is a fully motorized microscope, for applications such as remote FNAs or rapid on-site evaluation procedures, and it makes a great tool in a frozen section room, whether that frozen section room is on site or at a satellite location. As a motorized microscope, it allows the remote user, the pathologist at a remote location, to fully control this microscope. Well, how do we do that? We have a fully motorized microscope here, which I will simply highlight on the microscope itself by changing magnifications, and you see that the nose piece changes. If I jump over to the software, we then allow the ability for movement from the computer. And we have a few different ways to move our stage around here. We have a click to move option, which is a really nice tool. We also have an auto scroll feature. So a lot of times you just want to pan across your slide very quickly and easily. We can simply do that. All we do is push the directional arrow of the direction we want it to go. And when we find an area of interest, we push spacebar and we stop it. When we find an area of interest, oftentimes we want to mark that area, and we can simply do that with the right mouse click of your mouse. So we have our first area marked. Maybe we want to go up to 10x, simply doing that by clicking on our 10x or using a shortcut on the hotkeys. We go to 10x, we continue panning around. Okay, we move over, and let's say we identified a second area we wanted to mark. We just right click and we name that area 2. And now because I have my pin locations, I can easily go back and forth between those two locations if I wanted to get a consult of an area of interest. So that's showing our pinned location fact location. We also have, again, our continuous autofocus. So here at 10x, I can go between my top slide and my bottom slide. And of course, no two slides are going to be in the same focal plane, but there we go in just a matter of seconds. We have our autofocus function taking control and getting us really nicely in focus here. Even as we pan around a non-flat slide, the software is constantly going to be doing an autofocus for us. So we covered our magnification, which is motorized. We covered our stage movement. Again, we can click to center, or we can, so clicking to center this area here, or again, we can use our directional arrows. A couple of nice features, we have our digital zoom. Sometimes you don't want to switch the nose piece of the microscope, but you want to zoom. We can certainly enhance that. But let's also talk about what objectives we have on here. We have a full suite of objectives from 4x all the way up to 60. And that's important because some of these other type systems are very limited as far as the magnification. So this is a true microscope with eyepieces, with a motor, just simply motorized to control over the computer, as well as use in person. So let's just go ahead up to our 60x here. Just get some good resolution. And again, with a quick autofocus, we then can start driving around there, or we can even use our navigation, our overview map as a navigation tool, again waiting for that autofocus to nicely get us back into focus. A couple other nice features to point out is our heat map. So we do have the ability to see where we've been before. Let's go to our 4x just so we see a larger area here. And I'm just going to have this system pan down for a minute, and you're going to start to notice here that it's building us a heat map. So once I stop that, you notice that it then shows us that we now are looking at this spot here. Of course, we have our slide overview image. We can create a preview scan. We can also hide all of this if you wanted to prevent patient information data from getting out remotely. Final thing to show is we can capture an image by simply clicking capture, and then we can view that. We even can measure and annotate right in the software on our captured image. Here's our layout as far as our back-end settings, as far as your camera settings, adjustment controls, histogram. So everything you would want to do is available in the software front and center. Again, just jumping between slides, we go back and forth, we can move however we want, and then we can easily go up in magnification. That's a quick overview of the RC500. Again, a really nice tool used in many clinical applications, and we'd love to come out and demo it for you today. So please reach out to us. Again, iMiller Microscopes. Thank you.